What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you with another Market Watch today. Guys, I know we just finished the YCS, but the 2019 Advent Calendar, the holiday Advent Calendar, is coming out September, this month, the 27th. 5 days! And we don't have any spoilers. I mean, don't you guys are dying to know what's in these? I mean, it could be anything. There could be Crystal Needle Fiber, it could be Phantasme, it could be Infinite Permanence, Pot of Extravagance, or it could be a bunch of Karibos. Now, if you said a bunch of Karibos and you're really excited, I got great news for you. These are all Karibos. Different types of Karibos. Karibo themed Phantasme, that's not Phantasme's effect, don't be crazy. Yeah, the 2019 Advent Calendar is coming out soon, so get ready for that. Market price currently is roughly around $21 on this Advent Calendar. Last time in 2018, it was sold for $5 in Barnes & Noble. So we would have to see what happens. With this calendar, I mean, it might have a good card. It might have a TCG exclusive card in it. I'm just hoping it's not bad. Moving forward, though, Treasure Light Brigade from Dual Genesis is going up in value. Current price of the card is roughly around $17. And then we look over here for lightly played first editions. They're about $62. Now, that's only for first editions. It's on page 6 for $62. If you want yourself on limited version, it's roughly around $13 for Treasure Light Brigade. So, $13 unlimited. First edition is about $62. That makes sense. Going to the YCS, we see Lunalight Orcust being one of the most dominant decks of that event. There's been several YCS, so I'm just going to say that event. I'm going to let you guess. You find out. Lunalight Serenade Dance coming out of Legendary Duel Sister Rose is a one-of in the deck that won YCS that time. Card market price of the card is $4, and when we look over here on TCG Player, it's just about bought out, with it being $10 with a 7 wall, and then after that, it's around $15 at a 6 wall. Another $15 also at a 30 wall for this card. Serenade Dance of the card is a one-of used in Lunalights, and to be honest with you, if you have this card, sell it fast. Seriously, this card's not going to maintain value. It's going to go down in value, even though Lunalight Orcust is a pretty cool deck. Orcust in general I hear is pretty cool, being the fact that it's all over the place. There's Orcust featuring Lunalights, Orcust featuring Cyber Dragons, and Orcust featuring themselves as pure Orcust. And the thing about Orcust is, the reason why I think you should sell it like as soon as possible, because, I don't know, a couple of factors. Factor number one, we're getting a new ban list soon. That's going to obviously hit cards like Nightmare Mermaid. Definitely looking to be banned because of Orcust. Factor number two, we're getting a new set, October 25th. That's going to change the meta. With the release of TCG exclusives, we might not even be playing the same decks we play today that we'll be playing about 2 months from now. So please take that in mind. And factor number three, no, seriously, we're getting a ban list. Why are you even listening to anything else? We're getting a ban list. They're definitely going to hit Orcust, and that is all there is to it. Looking at cards like Galtea, the Orcust Automation, OTS Tournament Pack Ultimate Rare with a $37 market price is actually going down, being roughly around $32. Alternatively, looking at Dingirsu, the Orcust of the Eating Star, coming out of the current OTS Tournament Pack 11, it has a $51 market price, but it's roughly around $55. Sell these as fast as possible. You'll never get anything else higher than what they currently are for now. Galtea is already going down in value, so get rid of it. And Dingirsu, hey, it's a cool card. Sell it now because it's not worth that money. Like I said, we're getting a ban list coming up soon. To hold onto this card is really risky. I mean, Pot of Ice is a great ulti, and right now this market price is showing to be $63. It's roughly around $60. I would grab these all day long and hold on to these, 100%. Dingirsu, nope, sell them. Moving forward, looking at Nightmare Goblin. Nightmare Goblin, that card was a really good Nightmare Monsters that kind of made, I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit broken for a certain archetype called Gokis. And Nightmare Goblin was banned because it made Gokis really crazy broken. There's different Goki variants running around at the time, and now Nightmare Goblin's banned because of that. Well, look at Nightmare Mermaid. I don't think it wouldn't be a stretch for Konami to ban Nightmare Mermaid because they're kind of doing the same thing with Orcust. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Orcust a lot. I think they're really fun, and I think their cards are really cool. But I don't think Konami's going to allow them to be good going around, moving past the current meta. We're due for a new Tier 1 meta, and I think we're going to be getting it soon. And if we was to get that soon, well, we're probably not going to have Orcust in it as crazy as they are. How we have a couple of cards, and it becomes Orcust combo. Looking at Appaloosa Bow the Goddess, it has a $54, almost $55 market price, but it's going down. Appaloosa Bow the Goddess is roughly around $50. And the thing about this card is, I tell everybody, if you really need it, if you're playing it, keep it. But the minute you're not playing it, sell this card as fast as possible. It's just not worth the money right now. The card is currently going down in value, as you can see in its market price, and it's going to continue to go down as long as it shows no viability and no decks. The only thing we saw close to Appaloosa seeing play throughout this weekend was during the YCS in the Thunder Dragon mirror match. Other than that, it realistically doesn't see play in anything outside of that. And it doesn't help with Orcust combo. Now, you have Appaloosa Bowl of Gods Prismatic Secret. That's a whole different story. This is a collector's card that's definitely hard to get. Prismatic Secret from Rising Rampage First Edition. And B, it's just a card that, you know, moving forward, moving away from Rising Rampage is obviously going to be harder to get. Currently, there's not many on the market, as you can see over here, and the card value currently is $353 roughly. But after these two are gone, I mean, skip the model you played, the value is almost near back up to $400. And I do think Appaloosa Bodegas will go down a little bit in value, and then Shotgun back up in value. Once again, this is something that only comes out in first edition versions of Rising Rampage. And looking at Chaos Impact, we're probably going to get another Prismatic in that set, and it'll probably have something similar to this. Now, Appaloosa Bodegas is definitely a great card, but it's not even seeing meta play. Imagine Crystal Needle Fiber coming out of Chaos Impact. We definitely will see meta play. Use it in almost every deck. Very generic and very good. I think that value will also increase. So even though I definitely want to recommend you holding on to your Appaloosa Bowl of Gods and definitely try to get more, keep an eye out for other future prismatics, as this is going to continue to happen more and more and more. Legendary Duelist Immortal Destiny booster boxes are going to be coming out soon. They have almost the same release day, I believe, right? They're 27th. And unlike previous Immortal Legendary Duelist sets, we're getting something that's really important. Hero monsters. For anyone that doesn't care about heroes, you should be, because this actually might make heroes meta relevant. Whether it does or doesn't matter. Hero players will go crazy and buy this set. Legendary Duelist Immortal Destiny will definitely hold a lot of value in comparison to other Legendary Duelist sets. So please keep that in mind when you see a set at your locals. Don't just walk past and say it's only collector's cards. No, this actually has more viability. And this is more serious for heroes. And it has a lot of other great cards as well. So I would definitely recommend you go grab some of these cards. And Legendary Duel sets in the past have had viable competitive cards. I just think that most of the cards in Legendary Duels, besides the very few viable competitive cards, have been mostly collector cards, like Harpy Perfumer and stuff like that. But I will say they definitely have competitive cards, and the sets is definitely very good. And I would recommend, if you can grab some packs, grab some. Looking at Legendary Heroes, Battles of Legends, Heroes Revenge, not Legendary Heroes. Blacklist of Soldier of Chaos is roughly around $61 to $62. Just stabilizing roughly around its market price. Within a dollar or two, it's stabilizing around the $60 price point. A week or two before, it was roughly around $75. But then again, a week or two before that, it was roughly around $34. So the card is basically stabilizing right now. And BLS is kind of wondering where it fits in the meta, and whether or not Strikers is going to be meta relevant. Because this card is insane against Strikers. And by the way, look at the YCS, it has been meta relevant. So this card obviously is going to maintain its value. You got all the cards, the Bombshell Dragon reprint, which is roughly around $17 for the Secret reprint, which isn't bad at all, actually, but it's still lower than its $21 market price. And then you have everything else in the Battles of Legends set, most likely stabilizing in its value, not really changing too much. Duel Devastator is definitely going to be coming out soon, and yeah, pretty excited about this set, actually. Now, the thing about Duel Devastator is, the first thing everyone's asking me, and asking around in general, is there any real value in this set? No. Let's not get it twisted. Duel Devastator has value for everybody sporadically, and in cards like Ash Blossom and Joy Spring for a majority of the players. But a majority of people are not buying Duel Devastator just because they want to grab, you know, all the cards and that's it, and you know, everyone wants to buy more and more cards. So no. People are buying Duel Devastator for a couple of cards, and that's something that's really important, because when they grab for a couple of cards, the other cards in the box, they're not going to want, and they're going to be able to sell those cards. So looking at cards like Super Polymerization, that's currently $7.80. To the player that doesn't want this, the value is $0. They will be able to sell this and they'll trade this. And I think Super Poly is a card that's used in some decks, but not in all decks. And since it's not used in all decks, and used in a very little amount of decks, I do think Super Poly will be going down in value. It's still a great card, and definitely will be lowering the value of other versions besides the secret version of Super Poly. But this is going to be going down in value, because there's still decks out there that just doesn't use this whatsoever. Looking at Cyregious Scoldra, another card that's only used specifically in combo decks. Specifically. And not in all combo decks like Thunder Dragons. Combos decks like Dragon Link, which has been falling off a little bit. But looking at Cyregious Scoldra, the value is $6.87 for pre-order. It's not going to maintain that price point. Spell Canceller is $4. Already under its $6.37 market price. Yeah, no, not happening. Spell Cancel will be $1, $2 if you're lucky. Red Blossom Honorable is the only card I actually don't know. I don't know if you'll see any viable play, and I would love to know if you know in the comment section down below. And actually, if you want to answer the comment question of the day, is Duel Devastator set you're looking to get as far as sealed or as far as singles? Comment down below. I would love to know. And guys, I really want to know this answer, so please make sure to comment. I don't know if this is going to be a good set as far as Red Blossom for the from Underroot or any other card in there, but let me know what you think as far as buying sealed or singles. And the only card, actually, and then we get to the first card that everyone uses, which is Ash Blossom and Joy Spring and Duel Devastator. With a $4.78 market price, it's just matching its current price point, which is barely under $5 for Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. And that's really interesting to note. Ash Blossom and Joy Spring is getting alternate art in Duel Devastator, so it's unlike the other previous ultra rare Ash Blossom and Joy Springs. Obviously, this will be the most wanted over the ultra rares. So let's take a little look at the value and see what happens. Looking at Ash Blossom and Joy Spring from Maximum Crisis, it's still holding value. Obviously, it's secret rare, it's the most expensive version, it demands to hold value, and it should. Ash Blossom Joy Spring from Legendary Collection Kaiba Ultra Rare is about $11. Not worth it in comparison to the alternate art Ultra Rare, but still $11 currently in the market, which is matching its market price. And by the way, Legendary Collection Kaiba Ash Blossom Joy Springs is very hard to pull, and that's why it still maintains a pretty good amount of value. Ash Blossom Joy Spring from Dual Power Ultra Rare was a little bit more easier to pull than its counterpart from Legendary Collection Kaiba. Dual Power Ash Blossom Joy Spring is roughly around $9 still. Little under its $10 market price, but nevertheless, pretty expensive. And then we got Super Rare Ash Blossom Joy Spring. In case anyone remember that, that's $9. Why? I don't understand it, and it shouldn't be whatsoever. And then of course we have common versions of Ash Blossom Joy Spring, which is almost near $7, which is around $6.50 market price. This makes absolutely no sense. All these values are going to tank. If you have Ultra Rare Ash and below, you need to sell that as fast as possible, because when Duel Devastator comes out, this will be the most expensive version of Ash Blossom as far as Ultra Rare. This will be the second most expensive Ash Blossom in totality, and this will be the one a lot of you players will be having, as it's better than everything except the Secret Rare. So please keep that in mind. Now, whether or not you go in and buy this card right now and pre-order it, no, you shouldn't. Once again, looking at Duel Devastator, I think this set's going to be opened heavily. This is yet another reprint set in a series of just amazing blockbuster Konami reprints. Wow, with Dual Power, with Legendary Collection Kaiba, 2019 Megatins, Bowser Legends. We've had so many great reprint sets this year alone. It's really crazy to think that there's anything worth value in the meta besides stuff from Savage Strike. Looking at Ash Blossom Joy Spring, I'm dead serious. Wait, when Duel Devastator comes out, within a week and a half at most, the value is going to tank even lower, as you players realize it's Ash Blossom Joy Spring in a box set. Also, we have Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood, and this card's about $4 as well. No, it's not. It's like $1. And then we have Called by the Grave, which okay. So the thing about Duel Devastator that I'm really excited about is the fact that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players have a chance to get a lot of cards that they just couldn't get before, that were too expensive, that were hard to get, and now they have the ability to go in and grab these cards at really low price points. Well, unfortunately for a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players that are like me, who have a sickness of the mind, an illness some might say, being a rarity, Men of the Night. Listen, Called by the Grave came out Prismatic Secret Rare about a month ago. Why are we looking at Ultra Rare Called by the Grave? And I do like Duel Devastator. I think it's a great set. I think it's awesome. I think everyone having access to these cards is awesome. But there's certain slots that just don't need to be there. And we can negotiate on Called by the Grave whether it needs to be there or not. That's totally fine. But moving on to Duel Devastator, I think there's certain slots that could have fit in. Maybe a card's like, I don't know, Permanents would be kind of cool. But then again, for anyone out there that wants to complain about the set in total, I just think they should have different slots. But as far as complaining the set in total, being upset about the set, because I know I was looking at comments and looking at posts, people were freaking out about the set. This is a really good set. Name me the set that has every single hand trap in it that's easy to get in a box set. That's all there. None. This is the only kind. So I think Duel Devastator is still a great set. I just think there's slots that could have been changed. Slots like Game of Steel, the Sea Turtle Kaiju that came out Ultra Rare in this set. We have it Super Rare, we have it Secret Rare, but now we're giving it Ultra Rare. Oh, we have it Regular Rare as well. It's just, I don't know, it's something not needed. That could have been Infinite Permanents. It would have made the set a lot more spicier, but once again, it's just not good enough. Wave Motion Cannon. Why? No, seriously, why? Why is this coming out? You see, this card was a meta-relevant card couple of months ago, but not anymore. And when we get Wave Motion Cannon in October, when Duel Devastator releases, nobody's gonna want it. It just doesn't show any play. Though I will say it's cool to see an Ultra version of Wave Motion Cannon that's higher rarity compared to the Super Rare version, which is insanely overpriced. So that at least is very cool to see. $95 Super Rare. Get out of here with that. Looking at Denko Second comes out Ultra Rare as well as $4. Another great card. Typhoon, another great card. Mining Control. has a bunch of printings, but we get it again. There can only be one. You know what? I'm okay with this. I felt like this was gonna happen. I'm glad it did. I'm just hoping the KONAMI bans this card afterwards. Then we have Tornado Dragon, which already has another reprint. Several, in fact. Why do we have Tornado Dragon on here? I just don't understand it. Like, actually, no, it doesn't have several. It has a secret rare. But nevertheless, why is it even $4? What's happening with Tornado Dragon? That's new, actually. It's been that long since I cared about Tornado Dragon. But nevertheless, we have a lot of cards that we already had a bunch of reprints of. And I really wish Duel Devastator had could focus on just other cards that desperately needed reprints, like Pot of Extravagance and Phantasme. But once again, like I said, the set's already expensive, so there's already a lot of great reprints, so I get it. I just wish I had more. One thing I am really appreciative about, I think everyone can be appreciative about, this is Ultra Rare Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is a card that, besides the Ultra Rare version that came out in Duel Saga, which is probably the best Ultra Rare rarity in the game, is relatively expensive for all the higher rarity versions, including Ultimate Rare Effect Veiler. Even original print Effect Veiler is still a pretty expensive amount of money. Even Platinum Rare's money. Even Gold Rare's money, which you needed a reprint of a card when there's a Gold Rare valued one. Look at other versions of Effect Veiler, it's still money all over the place, so I am glad that we're finally seeing Effect Veiler get another reprint. Even though it has a ton, it is always good to see more of that. Moving forward, Cyber Emergency, $38.56 in the market price, and it's not that. Okay, so by the time filming of this video, there's one listing. There's only one listing for $32.31 with 49 cents shipping, okay? There's one listing. After that one's gone, the card immediately goes back up to $40. So you're watching this video, use my TCG Player link, click on it right now, and buy this card for $32 before it's gone. Because after that, the next up is $40 for Cyber Emergency. Moving forward, Swap Frog, and in fact Marine sets. But looking at Swap Frog specifically, this is one reprint I really wish was in Duel Devastator. Swap Frog only has 2 printings, in the OTS 1 Pack 3 as a almost $90 Ultimate Rare, and Starter's Overdrive. You know what's in Starter's Overdrive, do you? No, you don't? Let me show you. Starter's Overdrive is a super old set that had like Majestic Star Dragon, Ghost Rare, Arthur Christie, Dark Samori, Fortune's Future, Earthbound Amado Uru, Guardianos, which actually was a great card at the time. But nevertheless, that's the time when Swap Frog originally came out. Then it came out in OTS 1 Pack 3, and that's it. Yeah, about that Swap Frog card. Can you really just reprint it already? Like, can you give us one in Duel Devastator? I mean, I'm not sure if Duel Devastator has been fully spoiled, but can we not be fully spoiled? Take it back to the factory and throw in Swap Frog? Because we could really use a Swap Frog. And for those owning commons, an Ultra Rare Swap Frog would be really good. And if not, no big deal. Just realize the Marine Sense becomes tier. This card would see meta play. And Ulti Swap Frog would be beyond its already current high value. Now, I do think Swap Frog is a great candidate to be brought into OTS Tournament Pack 12, and if that was to be the case, it would make sense. I wish it was done in OTS Tournament Pack 11, but it would make sense if it was brought in OTS Tournament Pack 12, because, you know, you need the card. And look at other cards like Dufrog and Ronin Tonin being reprinted as far as Konami owning exclusive promos, super rares. I wish it was done more with Swap Frog and a long time ago, as I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players do. Looking at the true name from Millennium Pack, it's actually going up in value. Current market price of this card is roughly around $4, and we're actually seeing around $5 to almost near $6, where there's a 79 wall to where it's almost near $6 for the true name. Once again, I don't know why this card's going in value. I don't even know why it's worth any bit of value, but it is. Sell it. Then we have Reasoning. For that, you guys don't know out there, Reasoning only has 2 high rarity versions, and everything else is common. Oh, there's Gold Rare, so less than common. Common and below for Reasonings. The high version is Star Pack Star 4 Rare, which is the highest version of Reasoning, which is roughly almost around $5, higher than its $2.50 market price. And then there's the Mosaic Rare version of Reasoning, which is $1.60, and its market price is roughly $1.29. There's only 19 price listings, but with the Star 4 Reasoning, there's about 3 price listings. So if you want Reasoning, you might want to grab it now because it's, you know, it's kind of being cleared off the market. By the way, that's Star Pack 2014. A Star Pack is almost 5 years, roughly about 5 years. Then we have Lone Fire Blossom from Fusion of Forces and Lone Fire Blossom from Advent Calendar. What is happening? Advent Calendar 2018 Lone Fire Blossoms are about $5. Super rare, just like the Advent Calendar, just like the Lone Fire Blossom in Fusion of Forces, which is about $2.50. Yeah, Paisanos, I have no idea. Oh, I do know is, if somehow you magically found yourself with Advent Calendar 2018 Lone Fire Blossoms, sell these as fast as possible, because they're $5, whereas the super rare versions are the same exact value. Well, as far as playability, same exact value as far as rarity, but not same exact value as far as price points. It just makes absolutely no sense. Then we have cards like the Mattel action figure promos. Now this is series 2. This is something nobody's looking at right now. And every time I'm out somewhere, or maybe I go on like Instagram or Facebook, someone always hits me and goes, V, what's a card nobody you know about but nobody knows about? Okay, here it is. And after that, don't ask me anymore besides Duel Terminal Wabaku and Mattel action figure promo series cards. Element of Hero Tempest, rare from this set, is actually roughly around 540, a little less than 780 market price. There's not many price listings on the market about that. Cyber and Dragon, parallel rare from Mattel action figures promo, is roughly around $320 to less than $5, which is near its market price. Then you have other cards as well, like Water Dragon and Element Hero Wild Edge. But for real though, I would really recommend you go in and grab Cyber and Dragon. There's not many price listings of these cards, and these are great cards to go in and grab. I'm dead serious. I think these Mattel action figure promo series cards in general are just really hard, because who really wants to buy the action figures and the card? If you do that, wow, it's pretty cool actually. Up next is Wind-Up Carrier Zen Matey. The card price is roughly around $650. Let you play unlimited, less than $4 or $5 for unlimited versions. For a first version of this card, it's going to be coming roughly around $8. And after that one's gone, by the way, Wind-Up Carrier Zen Matey's price point jumps to almost around $13, whereas guys are 16 wall of Wind-Up Carrier Zen Matey. Now, I really would like this card to come off the ban list, and I think if it did, it'd be kind of fun for casual Yu-Gi-Oh players. Against regular Yu-Gi-Oh players that play competitive, this card is bad. In fact, windups are kind of bad. I wish they were good. I really do. But realistically speaking, your windups against any serious Yu-Gi-Oh player, like the minute you try doing your loop when you get ogred, you're just going to sit there and just lose. But it is a cool card, and it's a remnant of a cool combo that used to exist in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! That realistically is not around anymore for the most part, unfortunately. And it'd be kind of cool to bring this card back to that combo to, you know, work in casual play groups. Just like Cosmos would come back. And it'd be great if they would come back. But we need E-Telly at 3. Now, I'm hearing that Dragon Maidens are kind of like Cosmos. That's kind of cool, I guess. But Cosmos are kind of like Cosmos. And with 3 E-Tellys, we can see Cosmos seeing meta relevance once again. Any way to bring out any of these Cosmos cards for free, to cheat them out in the game, would be really cool to bring Cosmos back into the game. Now, would they see any kind of seriously meta play? I don't think so. But it'd be kind of cool if they did. Look at the Cosmos Doctor Destroyer. The value of the card is currently $17, which is less than its $18 market price. Almost makes you want to buy it. So close, kinda. I mean, I wish the value was a little bit lower, but it's like, I want to buy this. I want to buy Cosmos again. I have nostalgia for Cosmos, and I want to be good. But I don't know, that value is still a little bit too high. Let me know what you guys think of your own Cosmos and how you like them. Moving forward, Gladiator Beast Ready Ari. If you guys are getting ready for the new Gladiator Beast Gladiator Beast support coming out, one of the cards you might want to consider is Gladiator Beast Ready Ari. Original print, secret rare, coming out of Crossroads of Chaos, with a $3.97 market price, under $4. The unlimited versions are roughly around four and change, to almost near $5 for unlimited Ready Aris. With only 3 pages listed on TCG Player, the first version, Lightly Played version, is $10.50. After that one's gone for $10.50, the value stabilizer is roughly around $13. In fact, there's 2 $13 listings, and after that one's gone, it's around $20 for Gladiator Beast Ready Ari. So if you're excited about Gladiator Beast, there you go, it's secret rare version. Now, would I recommend you buy Gladiator Beast? Probably not. Even though I'm excited about Gladiator Beast, and I would love to see any kind of meta relevance, I was also excited about other previous decks, like Madolches, which aren't bad, but are expensive. And for the money you put in Madolches, you can buy a meta relevant deck. Another deck like Brother of Fire Fist, which isn't bad, but is expensive. And money you put in Fire Fist, you can put it towards other decks. And now we have Gladiator Beast. Is it going to be the same thing? I just feel like whenever they release the support for these archetypes, Konami always misses certain key cards which wind up spiking really high in value and are necessary in order for the deck to properly play. And I would love it if Konami made a reprint set for all older archetypes, just to give Yu-Gi-Oh players that access back again. So Yu-Gi-Oh players can play Fire Fist, they can play Madolches, and more than likely, hopefully in the future, play Gladiator Beast. Unfortunately, that might not be the case, but I really wish it was. Make it modern Yu-Gi-Oh set. And I know Yu-Gi-Oh players would be really excited about it. Next, Chaos Dragon Leminia, coming out of Soul Fusion, only printing with a $32 market price. Chaos Dragon Leminia Unlimited is roughly around $30. For the first edition, it's also roughly around $30. And now, I think this is still a really good card. I think this card is still really broken. The reason we're not seeing Chaos Dragon Leminia see it as much play is very simple. Why would it see any play when Nibiru is out? And until Combo finds a way to answer for Nibiru, cards like Chaos Dragon Leminia cannot thrive. The second, and I'm serious, the second Combo can consistently find a way to stop Nibiru, Chaos Dragon Leminia will thrive once again. Now the only question is whether or not it's going to get hit in the bounce or not. Looking at Chaos Dragon Leminia, taking cards away from your opponent's hand is pretty good. And arguably other cards in the past that have done that have been banned. I mean, you can say, well, V, we have Trishula, and Trishula's not banned. In fact, you can play Trishula all day long. It's great. Sure. How hard is it to bring out Trishula compared to how hard is it to bring out Chaos Dragon Lavinia? How hard was it to bring out Top Launcher Gumblar Dragon? Relatively easy compared to Trishula. I think the easier the game mechanic to bring a card out, to yank a card out of your opponent's hand, the more chance the card should be up for consideration for being hit in the ban list. Moving forward, though, I would love to see Chaos Dragon Lavinia get reprinted. And do I think it's going to be hit in this ban list? No, I do not. But I think it will eventually be hit in the ban list. I really do. But as it stands right now, I don't think this card's going to get hit in the ban list. Konami didn't get a chance to reprint it. And even though they didn't get a chance to reprint Gumblar, if they did reprint Gumblar, I know there's Yu-Gi-Oh players out there that would love to grab it, just in case it comes off the ban list. Moving forward, Desert Twister Ultimate Rare Tactical Evolution is money. $2.15 in the market, and it's about $13. $13 for Desert Twister. Yeah, I don't know why either, but it's $13. And then we have Magical Thorn from Tournament Pack 5 Super Rare versions, TP5, $8.84 market price. Well, it's not. In fact, you got lightly played roughly around $42. After that one's gone, the card's roughly around $45. And it bombs out to $190. For Magical Thorn, look at Dark Magician from Speedo Tournament Pack 1. Dark Magician price point is roughly around $62. And look at Dark Magician right now, it's roughly around $74 to $75 on the market. After those two listings are sold off, the card value goes up to almost about $100 for Dark Magician. Whether or not you like Speed Duel Tournament Pack cards is inconsequential to their value. They will go up in value. Not every single store had access to Speed Duel Tournament Pack cards. And if that's the fact, then every store is going to want to grab these cards to sell to collectors in their local area. Speed Duel Tournament Pack 1 cards are just very hard to find. And next month when we get Speed Duel Tournament Pack 2, that makes Speed Duel Tournament Pack 1 that much more harder to find. Moving forward, as cards are hard to find, we'll see Yu-Gi-Oh players want to grab these for their collection. $75 for Dark Magician Ultra Rare is going to be a thing of the past, so keep this into consideration. And if you're out trading and you see a Speed Duel card Ultra Rare in someone's binder, grab that as fast as possible. Looking at Pot of Extravagance from Savage Strike, its current price point is roughly around $71, and the value for Unlimited is roughly around $65. First edition versions are roughly around $69, and you need to sell this card as fast as possible. Unless you play a deck that uses Pot of Extravagance, you need to get rid of Pot of Extravagance, because even though it's a great card, it just doesn't merit having high value. Savage Strike has been out for quite a while, and it's no secret that Konami's going to eventually reprint this card. If they do, the value is going to decline. You can make the same argument for other cards like Phantasmic, by the way, which I have roughly around here, which sure, you make the argument for this card, and yeah, it definitely will get a reprint, but this card I feel is more good against the whole meta as a whole, depending on your deck, of course, than cards like Pot of Extravagance. You know, I just think that this card sees more play than Pot of Extravagance. Nevertheless, they're both great cards, but they're both cards that's just definitely going to get a reprint. So whether or not you want to have this now for the meta play, if you're going to regionals and you need these cards, or Pot of Extravagance and Phantasmic or not, I would say sell it if you don't need it. Moving forward, Photon Strike Bouncer. A card coming out of Galactic Overlord, $2 in the market, and let you play on limited versions are roughly around $2. For first edition versions, we're seeing it around $3 as well for Photon Strike Bouncer. The reason why I want to point this card out is because recently we saw there was an event down in South America that played Pendulum Magicians, and this is one of his choices, as you can easily bring out 2 level 6 monsters. Once returned on either player's turn, when a monster effect is activated on your opponent's side of the field, you can attach 1 XYZ material from this card, negate the effect, and if you do, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. Not only is this card good, this card's good in time, and I think that's what makes this card so unique amongst other cards in the game right now. Any card that's good in time, that you can make easily, to not only stunt your opponent, is a good card. And I would love to see this card just, you know, see more meta play. It's an old school card, but it still has great meta relevance. And if you want to buy Photon Strike Bouncer, not the secret rare version from Galactic Overlord, because $3 is too rich for your blood, it comes out in multiple printings. Star 4 rares, Star Pack commons, 20 total collectors and super rares, as less than $1 for this card. So if you want to grab this card, I would definitely recommend just grabbing one of them and throwing it to the side. It definitely can show meta relevance. Definitely good in time as well. Then we have 2019 Ghost Arc Megaton promos. Now, look at the 2019 Ghost Arc. I just want to say, YGO Black Market is selling empty Megatons for $4. For an extra $15, you can buy the Megaton with the cards in it. Crazy Nick cards is making crazy sales. He's selling the Megaton at $3 with $5 shipping. Mind you, the next listing is for the unopened Megaton for $18. So you can pay $8 for Crazy Nick's crazy empty Megatons over $10 extra, buy a Megaton. I don't know, the market's crazy sometimes. Then we have other cards like Nibiru, the Primal Being. Card that used to be $9 is stabilizing roughly around $7.50. Dark Ruler No More, another card that's roughly around $4. You need a playset of each of these cards. In fact, I would go as far as say you need a playset of Dimensional Shifter, which is still a phenomenal card, and it's dirt cheap right now. Nobody's really playing this card besides Thunder Dragons, but I do think this card has great potential for the future meta. Also, if you're looking to stop Orcust, this card's really good against that. They go first, they summon a monster, you shift her, they debate whether or not to pass turn and be murdered, or they continue to play and lose resource. Either way, it's a choice's choice. And I really do like this card a lot. I think this card definitely has great potential. So, looking at KS Impact, I'm really interested in wondering what's going to be the prismatic secret rares of this set. I think we all are. With the TCG exclusive cards not being fully released yet, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players can only debate and make theories as far as what's going to be it. I'm going to say Crystal Needle Fiber. Now, in Chaos Impact, I believe this is Firewall Dark Fluid Dragon. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the Firewall Dragon Dark Fluid. I could be wrong, but I think that is. If that's the case, that's not prismatic. We know this because when we look up Rising Rampage, yeah, that's not Appaloosa. In fact, that is the Firewall Sea Dragon, which was an ultra rare. So yeah, it's not even a secret of the set. Konami used to release older cards, and in the older cards for the set, you used to be able to get like a ghost version of the card, which was kind of cool. Like Cross Souls, where the monster in Cross Souls used to be able to get like a ghost version, but we know not to be true anymore. Great set, by the way. And yeah, now looking forward to these new cards, we're starting to see an ultra version, and they're showing us the really good card. They're showing us a front end card that looks cool. Like, Chaos Impact does look really cool for the artwork. Rising Rampage, the artwork of the card look really cool. It's just not really that good. But I think that looking forward in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets, we always have to keep a keen eye for the TCG exclusives. Because Rising Rampage right now, as it stands, does not look that good of a set. I mean, yeah, we're getting Marine sets, but is Marine sets going to be good? I don't know. Until we get a balance, neither does anybody at all. I would like to see Marine sets be good. I would like to see Marine sets see meta play. I would like to see a Swafog reprint. And I don't think we're getting either anytime soon. With that said, I think what's going to make Rising Rampage, besides whatever prismatic, because that's going to be value, is going to be, and in my opinion, almost definitely going to be, the TCG exclusive cards, some of which I think will be prismatic. If that's the case, I'm still leaning towards it. I'm throwing out my conspiracy theories, conspiracy V. But I really do think if Needle Fiber was in this set, and not Rising Rampage, oh my god, in Chaos Impact, if Needle Fiber was in Chaos Impact, it'd be an insanely high selling set. And the set doesn't even have anything explosive in it, value-wise. Look at Rising Rampage. The most best card it had in it was Appaloosa, which doesn't even realistically see you play, but it's still a lot of money. The reason Rising Rampage sold so well, because Appaloosa Boulder Gods came prismatic, which definitely made the card one of the most expensive cards in this set. Now look at this set, look at Appaloosa, and see it for $350. If you pull out Appaloosa, that's $350. Whereas you look at like, I don't know, Savage Strike, and you need to pull 3 Phantasmes, and you still don't even have the value of what Appaloosa currently has. That's crazy power for a set like Rising Rampage that wasn't really meta relevant. That really didn't even change the game entirely. Whereas Savage Strike, it kind of threw a lot of good cards in that set that actually changed the game. So it's really interesting to see moving forward. Anyway, Paisano, this is your boy V. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please, make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Hit the like button, comment down below, and let me know what you guys think about the common question of the day, which is, are you going to buy sealed or singles of the new Duel Devastator? And make sure to hit the little notification bell icon. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos have a great day.